what kind of cut we doing today, bro?
I'm sticking with what I got.
Nice. Burst fade.
You can see, you can see like how it's like mohawk
type.
Yeah. So I want to keep it just like that with the V in the back.
The V, yep.
Yeah. Some parts of my hair were they're longer than others. I just
got you. Just even it out.
Even it out. Yeah.
Got you.
You like clipped.
You like that curl sponge look at the end? With the burst fade, you want your C cup or do you want that faded out? You want the C?
Yep,
nice.
Yep.
Do you do enhancements?
Yeah, I do.
Gotcha.
Just real light.
Real light.
Like where it's natural.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, bet. Let's get it.
All right, YouTube. So as you can see, my client recently got a haircut. Now, in my opinion, that's going to make this haircut more difficult because when you set in guidelines and start the fading process or the taper process, whatever haircut you're doing, on a haircut that, or on a client that isn't wolfing, that pretty much recently got a haircut, you're gonna get confused with those old guidelines. I don't know what it is, it just makes it more difficult. Because it's not like you have to start fresh, but you kinda gotta finesse. Let me know in the comments if I'm tripping or not, but I've always felt like this ever since I was young. That's why when I do the recorded haircuts for YouTube, I like my clients wolfing. That way it can just be a fresh process. It's great to teach with a canvas like that, but this is also good canvas. So I'm gonna teach you how to do a haircut on a person that doesn't really need one. So I set in my burst fade. This is also my first time cutting this client. He found me through Instagram, I believe. So what we first did, we put our first initial baseline pretty low. We didn't want to take it up too high because in a burst fade, you're gonna stretch your guidelines. So right now, we're blending out those guidelines that we created with our one guard currently. And this fade was pretty difficult. I had to use a lot of corner work. I had to switch guards a lot, but we got the job done. I think it came out really, really clean. So as you can see, I'm utilizing the corner of my blade. Gonna hit it with some clip over comb. With a haircut like this, one of the most important parts is shape. With a mohawk type haircut, it's shape. You want the shape to be correct. So we're just detailing right here. And we're gonna move on to the other side. So same thing on this side. As you could clearly see, he wasn't wolfing. Like it looked like he probably got a cut maybe like a week ago, week and a half ago. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We're using our corners. With a burst fade, you're gonna have one side that's easier than the other one. You're gonna have a more difficult side, but yeah, we're gonna get the job done. He's gonna get a V in the back, as you guys saw in the consultation. Some clients with this haircut like it rounded, even squared, but we're gonna give him a nice crispy V in the back. So for the back, we're gonna trim it down just a little bit, and we're gonna set in that V shape. Now, after you do this, you're gonna have to go back and kind of blend out the lines on near the side where it kind of blends back into the burst. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. And you don't want to use sharp clippers on this, so I'm using my dull ones first. And I can press pretty hard with these without irritating my clients. And then I go back in with my sharp ones, and I'm just tapping, barely tapping. And then after that, you're gonna wanna go in, no guard, And for the front, I'm gonna take it down with a 2, starting with a 2. I switch to my 1.5 guard. I'm gonna spray a little bit of hairspray. We're gonna lock that in, dry it with a blow dryer, and start our lineup. So I start in the middle, and he has different crevices in his forehead. So this is gonna factor into how the hairline looks from the front. So take that into consideration when your client has like crevices in his forehead, like, you know, different head shape around the brow area. The brow is like the forehead. Vertical bars, I switch clippers. I use my duller ones. The vertical bars can be a very sensitive area. The skin tends to be pretty sensitive. Also with the C-cup area too.
Want a free haircut? Go to this link down below for more info.
We're gonna connect it to the other side. So we're gonna add some enhancements. This is Tomb 45. This is the black and brown color, I believe. So after that, we're gonna create that shape. So as you can see, the shape is a bit off. So of course I picked it out. We're gonna trim up those loose hairs, kind of get that shape established again. Now we're gonna use our razor. Shout out Easy Blade. Use my promo code, the 4th canister on the screen right now for that 10% discount. And we're stretching the skin. Next, I'm gonna use my Uno shaver, Stylecraft, and kind of go up against his hairline. Now we're gonna style it with our sponge. This is how my client came in. As you can see, he didn't really need a cut, but he could have used one. And this is how he's leaving. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's 4. I'm out. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.